Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you all can hear me and see me. आज भी कल की तरह वन साइड ले रही 30 पॉइंट रेंज में है. आज निफ्टी का ट्रेड है ही ना. Yes, आज निफ्टी एक्सपायरी है guys. We want Chandan sir. We will definitely try to bring him another once more for another special session. मार्केट बताओ साइडवेज है. चंदन सर, शिवांगी मैम. आई गेस सुबह हमने दो ट्रेड्स इनिशिएट किए थे, सीईएससी एंड एचएफसीएल. सीईएससी का तो टारगेट हिट हो गया है, बट अपेरेंटली जो हमारा एचएफसीएल था उसका स्टॉप लॉस हिट हुआ है. सो टुडे इन द मॉर्निंग वी हैड वन प्रॉफिटेबल ट्रेड एंड वन लॉस ट्रेड. And Shivangi ma'am, I hope you can hear me and see me clearly.
Yes, absolutely, Anuj.
Great. So we'll start in next 2 minutes. Meanwhile, you can set up everything and we'll let more people join in. And guys, I would like to mention this that we have commodity expiry today in the evening. So technically, it's not an expiry; it is a pre-expiry session. हमारा कल natural gas expiry है, so today we have pre-natural gas expiry with Vishal Singh. So don't forget to join in at 6 p.m. Welcome, Queen. Good afternoon, ma'am. Mal Lao. Definitely, honestly, we will try to give a trade and we can say at the end, कि Mal Lao guys profit हुआ है. We will definitely try. Guys, Madhu sir is census expert, so आपको वो कल देखने को मिलेगा. His analysis and his trades, you will see him tomorrow in action. So let's start. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anuj Sharma. I am the community manager here at Motilal Oswal. Every day we have a different expert and a different session, different trades. Today we have a Nifty expiry, so we have Shivangi ma'am with us. You will see her again tomorrow in the morning session. And ma'am trade is also good. Yes, ma'am trade are good. Last 4 to 5 sessions, if I remember correctly, हमारे profit में ही रहे हैं ma'am के साथ in Nifty. We hope कि वो streak ma'am की continue हो आज. जो हमारा आफ्टरनून सेशन है, जैसा कि मैंने बताया, फोकसेस मोर अराउंड डेरिवेटिव्स. आज एक्सपायरी है निफ्टी की, सो वी विल फोकस ऑन दैट. मॉर्निंग सेशन फोकसेस मोर अराउंड कैश एंड वी विल ट्राई टू टेक अप स्टॉक क्वेरीज, बट आवर फोकस विल बी ऑन द ट्रेड. If we feel that we need more time to analyze, we need more time to wait, so we won't be taking any stock queries, but please feel free to drop it. जैसे जैसे टाइम दिखेगा, we will take it out. So Shivangi ma'am, I hope you're all set. You can share your screen and start with the market outlook and strikes on radar, and then we can go for the levels.
Absolutely, thank you so much. And we are seeing that ऐसा मार्केट हो रखा है अभी फिलहाल, जहाँ पे हम देख रहे हैं कि जो लोग पोजीशंस कैरी कर रहे हैं और वो प्रॉफिट कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि गैप अप के बाद बहुत ही रेंज बाउंड मूव देखने को मिल रहा है, which is kind of making the market very dull. So of course I'll just start with how to go about it, but आज सुबह से ही हम देख रहे हैं कि ऑप्शन की ट्रेड्स काफी डल है, except for the one trade that we got in the first half an hour. So it's going to be a difficult ride, but of course we'll try and we'll see कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हम कैसे trades ले सकते हैं, right? Okay, so hi and welcome everyone. Thank you so much, Anuj, for the warm welcome. मैं messages में भी काफी मैंने देखा कि सब कितने अच्छे से welcome कर रहे हैं. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love and blessings. So now let's start with the outlook for Nifty. We've seen that पिछले 5 दिनों से consistently higher highs, higher lows बन रहे हैं. India VIX जो है वो cool off होते हुए दिख रहा है, जो कि एक indication है कि bulls are quite comfortable at these levels. But the only concern is कि यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव ओपनिंग के बाद दिन भर कोई मूवमेंट हमें नहीं देखने को मिल रहा है. दैट इज कि एक रेंज में काम कर रहा है, काफी छोटे रेंज में. Although we are inching towards the psychological 25,000 marks, but momentum जो है, intraday swings जो है वो काफी लो है, आप कह सकते हो. So for that reason, option swing मिलना काफी मुश्किल है. This has been the case specifically from the last 3 days. And of course आज expiry है, but फिर भी आज वैसा कुछ movement नहीं है. So we'll of course still keep the strikes on radar. मेरे radar पे आज है 24,700 call and 24,750 call. Both these calls are on radar today. And we will try to kind of see आज सुबह के सेशन में हमने देखा था कि 24,800 के ऊपर मार्केट समवॉट स्ट्रगल कर रहा था टिकने के लिए, बट उसके बाद जो पूरे दिन हमने देखा कि काफी कंफर्टेबली होल्ड किया है इंडेक्स ने, काफी अच्छे से हम देख रहे हैं कि निफ्टी जो है पूरे दिन वही स्टैग्नेंट रहा है। द प्रॉब्लम इज नाउ कि स्टैग्नेंट रहा है। अगर ये देखो, मैं आर्ली फ्रेम का चार्ट कर लिया है, and this is where we started. This is the first candle for the day. We started at this level and then we've seen कि उसी रेंज के अंदर रहा है, इनफैक्ट उस रेंज को बिल्कुल तोड़ा नहीं है इंडेक्स ने, and you can see that hardly कुछ मतलब मैं अगर ज्यादा भी बोलूं तो there was 50 points movements in there. So आप समझ सकते हो, जहां index is moving in a range of 50 points, it is so difficult to get any trade for options. So of course there is a lot of stock specific action which we will be discussing. बट निफ्टी में अगर हम रेंज की बात करें अभी इंट्रा आवर प्ले करने के लिए, यानी कि अगले 1 घंटे के लिए अगर हमें प्ले करना है, so the level which would be 24,800 एक important level है। इसको इंडेक्स लाइकली है कि नहीं तोड़े, अगर टूटता है तो यहाँ वीकनेस फिर हमें देखने को मिलेगा, बट लाइकली है कि इसके ऊपर होल्ड करते हुए दिखेगा। एंड ऑन द अपसाइड वी हैव 24,850 as the next hurdle for the next 1 hour. It's a very small range, but that is how Nifty has been trading in the entire day today. पोजिशनली अगर हम थोड़ा और बड़ा कर ले रेंज को, पोजिशनली अगर आपको अगले हफ्ते के लिए देखना है, so we can look at 24,650 as a support and 25,000 marks as the upside level for Nifty. Now let's talk about Bank Nifty. हम इंडेक्स के बारे में कैसे बात कर सकते हैं बैंक निफ्टी के बिना डिस्कस किए। सो ऑफ कोर्स यहाँ हम देख रहे हैं कि अंडर परफॉर्मेंस कंटिन्यू होते हुए दिख रहा है 9 सेशन से। हालांकि आज बैंक निफ्टी जो है वो ज्यादा ग्रीन में है एज कम्पेयर टू निफ्टी, but of course we are seeing that there is some sort of underperformance which is continuing over here. Now the only problem here is कि heavy weights चलना शुरू तो करते हैं, पर वहां पे क्या होता है, थक जाते हैं और फिर वहां कंसोलिडेट करने लग जाते हैं। इफ यू लुक एट HDFC बैंक और ICICI बैंक, हम ये देख रहे हैं कि ये स्टॉक जो है इस देख रहे हैं कि पिछले 3 हफ्तों से इसी रेंज में थका हुआ, राइट? इफ यू कैन सी द ट्रेंड लाइंस व्हिच आर ड्रॉन, ये इस रेंज में ही काम कर रहा है। इट नीड्स टू डिसाइसिवली गिव अ ब्रेकआउट अबव दीज लेवल्स so that there is some sort of a good movement. Similarly, if you look at ICICI Bank, this has been the case from the last 2 weeks. यहाँ पे if I'm drawing the trend lines like this is the channel that this stock has been following, and कोई decisive यहाँ पे इस channel को breakout करते हुए नहीं दिख रहा है। So that is the problem with Bank Nifty, चल नहीं रहा है because of heavyweights. Now heavyweights का तो ऐसा हुआ है, but small bank भी नहीं चल रहे हैं, which is why IDFC First has started moving somewhat, but overall the momentum has been less. Now Nifty को कौन drive कर रहा है? अगर बैंक निफ्टी move नहीं कर रहा है, there is selective pharma names which have moved quite well. कुछ चुनिंदे ऑटो स्टॉक्स है जो कि हम डिस्कस भी करेंगे अभी कुछ मिनट में ही, that is doing quite well. And today the action has been on some of the chemical names. Now chemical and fertilizer names, they have been doing quite well today. तो आज हम उन सब पे भी फोकस करेंगे ज्यादा। As I said, निफ्टी में ज्यादा मूवमेंट है नहीं, 50 पॉइंट के मूवमेंट में it is very difficult to take out an option trade where you are expecting 20 to 30 points in option, where the index is hardly in a range of 50 points. So it's going to be a little difficult, but it's okay because अगर हमें conviction नहीं है तो हम नहीं लेंगे trade, because जरूरी नहीं है, compulsory नहीं है कि हम trade ले for the sake of taking it, right? Okay. I'll quickly discuss a BTST stock. I'm doing it right away क्योंकि मुझे ये काफी positive लग रहा है and I just want you all to take action on it. Bajaj Auto is one stock which is coming out of its range और काफी अच्छा लग रहा है ये stock. If you look at the volumes that have been added, it's quite well in the last 1 hour. If you look at this, this is the 1 hour frame. थोड़े बहुत profit booking है, but overall structure is quite positive. So we can look at Bajaj Auto as the next stock. Yeah, I'll just Okay. Can you see my Excel for any
No, ma'am, we can see your trading view.
okay, okay, okay.
I guess you need to share your entire screen, not just tap for that.
No worries, no worries. हम ऐसे ही discuss कर लेते हैं. So Bajaj Auto is one trade which is looking positive, and immediately कल के levels के लिए we can expect 10,100 the immediate target, and here the support would be round about 9,000 9,780. 9,780 would be the stop loss or support, and target show है वो 10,100 के रहेंगे. So Bajaj Auto is one stock which you can look at for BTST, right? Okay, I'll just quickly go back to Nifty. यहाँ क्या हो रहा है देख लेते हैं एक बार. Again, not much of a movement over here. 800 के ऊपर बस स्ट्रगल कर रहा है वापस, जो कि हमने फर्स्ट आवर में देखा था कि 800 के ऊपर स्ट्रगल कर रहा था. यहाँ पे अब वापस हम देख रहे हैं कि although जो फर्स्ट टिक था जहाँ पे हमने देखा कि फर्स्ट टिक में 800 के ऊपर काफी ऐसे डंबल डोर कर रहा था वहां पे, उसके बाद जो है इंडेक्स ने एक बार भी 800 नहीं तोड़ा है 24,800 के लेवल्स को. So this becomes a very sticky important level for the index over here. तो 24,800 इसलिए मैं I was just saying in the start of the session also कि 24,800 क्यों important है, क्योंकि एक बार भी पूरे दिन में नहीं टूटा है और सुबह भी काफी स्ट्रगल करने के बाद ये यहाँ पे उसके ऊपर होल्ड करते हुए दिखा था. So that clearly indicated that selling pressure तो नहीं है मार्केट में, but why is there not a upside? Because of absence of follow-up buying. So this is the stance for Nifty, right? आप अगर of course हीरो जीरो के लिए वेट कर रहे हो तो आई एम स्टिल ट्रैकिंग ऑफ कोर्स 24,700 24,750 कॉल, but the probability of taking a trade will be less today because of the muted movement. But हाँ हम stocks काफी discuss करेंगे और we'll try to get few of the questions covered, right? Okay. इंसाफ ने पूछा है ओला का बताओ. So it's basically a IPO which is just recently launched, and we did come out with a video on this as well. आप check कर सकते हो social media platforms पे. So basically, if you are investing in Ola, it means you are investing in a sustainability sort of a theme, and playing out that thematic investment theme. Now Ola को दो और एक अप्रूवल्स भी मिला था which is quite positive for the stock, and पिछले 7 दिनों में हमने देखा है कि डबल से भी ज्यादा हुआ है स्टॉक. So definitely this story is in focus. Of course technically view नहीं दे सकते because the stock has just been listed and there is not much of a chart structure over here, right? Okay. Six area is asking bought HDFC Bank future. Now, if you are taking HDFC in the cash market, तो वो investment के अगर आप purpose से ले रहे हो, so बिल्कुल कोई problem नहीं है. But I just discussed that there is no kind of a follow up नहीं है HDFC बैंक में और कोई strength नहीं है वहाँ पे. Of course consolidate कर रहा है, supports intact है, but यहाँ से कोई एक decisive breakout चाहिए for it to get into action, which is less in this case right now because Bank Nifty is not performing. Okay. Shirley is asking Tata Motors. Let's go to Tata Motors. Some of the auto names are performing, but there has to be stock selection, right? Stock selection. जैसे हमने देखा कि Bajaj Auto is moving upwards, but Tata Motors have been facing some sort of profit booking from 3-4 sessions. So if you're an investor, you can continue being here. If you're a trader, then you should exit because there is no momentum here, right?
I guess, ma'am, it will be easy for me to take out the questions and you can directly share your analysis and laboratory as well.
Sure. Yeah.
So I guess, ma'am, we can start with CDSL.
Yes. So talking about CDSL, there has been a lot of action in the exchange related counters, and this stock is looking quite positive. Even if you look at the monthly frame, the stock has moved from April 2023 till date, and there has been like a very strong buying at any small declines. So definitely one can be in this stock even for fresh entry. It's looking quite positive. The next targets that we're looking at is 3,000 immediately, positionally 3,300.
View on Indigo.
So Indigo has been one stock which is in a lot of action and attention today. But okay, sorry, the wrong chart. Yeah. So, but we've seen that it's moved after a long consolidation, and there is a good base formation that has happened here at around about 4,150. So definitely, stock is quite positive. One can continue being here, and next targets that we are looking at over here is 4,600 and then 4,800 positionally.
Zomato.
Right. I'll just quickly go to Nifty, uh, and then I'll take Tomato. But Nifty has been in a very small range. This is I just did the 15 minutes frame, and we are seeing that even though 800 is being respected, but there is no sustainability over here. It's not being able to surpass its previous candles high as well. तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाएगा आज ट्रेड लेना because of the very slow movement that has been there in the index. But yes, we look at some of the stocks as well. Okay, now let's come to Zomato. I remember a question on that. Zomato has been an all-time favorite, absolutely must have in the portfolio. And we are seeing the business model is quite promising, quite strong. Technically, अगर हम बात करें तो यहाँ पे एक अच्छा बेस बना है 250 के आसपास. So 250 is a good base that the stock has formed, and this will be like a Lakshman Rekha. So this stock overall is quite positive. We've seen that from the last 6 months specifically, there has been a very strong performance in this stock, and definitely you should keep this stock for 300 levels. And if you have patience, then you can continue being in this stock for the next 1 year time frame as well.
Next is Wipro.
Okay. Wipro is one stock which is a little bit of a slow mover, but we've seen that follow up is missing in this counter. Although IT mid cap or IT names are in focus right now, like Emphasis, etc. But this stock is struggling. I would say this is going to take a consolidative time to again regain strength.
Ma'am, next is ma'am bought K Fintech at 1055.
Okay, so K Fintech, you've got it at um, higher levels, I must say. The stock is kind of respecting its lower zones. 980 का जो लेवल है वो इम्पोर्टेंट है, वो रिस्पेक्ट करते हुए दिख रहा है. But overall, there are low volumes in this stock, so I would say that please keep a strict stop loss while you're trading this stock.
View on SJVN.
SGVN is something which I saw just earlier this morning, and SPGN में strength नहीं है. अगर हम इसका वीकली बेसिस का चार्ट देखें तो हम देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे stock is just kind of making lower tops, lower bottom, and no momentum in this stock. So I think you should definitely plan to exit the stock.
Ma'am, how can we automate hero zero trades?
All right. So Hero Zero is a quite high risk, high reward trade, and काफी बार हम देखते हैं कि हम अपना judgment use करते हैं, right? Sometimes the call or put, whatever option that we give, it becomes double triple, but sometimes 10-12 movement में ही हम exit कर देते हैं, right? So this kind of a trade cannot be automated because there is no fixed rule that we are following over here. It's based on fully the data study and the conviction that we are using for these kind of trades. So काफी बार ऐसा भी होता है, you all must be aware कि हम बोल देते हैं कि आप एग्जिट कर लो क्योंकि मोमेंटम नहीं दिख रहा है, राइट? देयर इज नॉट मच ऑफ अ मूव आफ्टर यू टेकन द ट्रेड, बट फिर भी हम प्रॉफिट में निकल जाते हैं, क्यों? क्योंकि वहां से लगता है कि नहीं आएगा मूवमेंट. सो ऐसा जजमेंट आई डोंट थिंक कोई ऑटोमेटेड टूल यूज कर पाएगा.
Ma'am, IEX spot at 199.
All right, IEX has been the gainer today. एंड ऑफ कोर्स आज सुबह के टाइम पे बहुत अच्छा मूव था. उसके बाद ओवरऑल स्टॉक हैज विटनेस प्रॉफिट बुकिंग थ्रू आउट द डे. सो it's not giving a very promising close. So we could expect, क्योंकि हायर जोन्स के पहुंच के वापस वहां स्टॉक ने गिव अप कर दिया है. So not much of a up move promising जो sustainable यहाँ पे expect कर सकते हैं हम. But there is some sort of a stability here. तो आप वैसे अगर इन्वेस्टर हो तो बन ही रह सकते हो, but not for a trading point. Oh, Anuj, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry for that. I was seeing ONGC bought at 330 levels.
Right. ONGC is also one stock which was lot in focus and attraction last 2 महीनों से, but somewhat consolidate कर रहा है. Stock movement ज़्यादा नहीं है. आप you can stay in this stock if you have a little bit of a time, क्योंकि ये थोड़ा time लगने वाला है for the next stretch leg of rally.
Ma'am, RVNL. Guys, we are tracking Nifty. As soon as if we see an opportunity, we will definitely share.
RVNL is also one stock which is a portfolio stock, not a trading one. And you have to, you have to just buy the stock and forget it if you really want to uh, gain returns in this. Coming back to Nifty, ओके, अभी भी वही है. अगर आप सेशन को 10 मिनट छोड़ के भी आते तो वापस आपको लगता कि कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है मार्केट में, राइट? वही का वही स्टिक हुआ है निफ्टी. I'm converting it into 15 minutes frame as well. So we are seeing Nifty is stuck over there and sticky हो रखा है पूरे तरह से. It's not moving at all. So definitely no chance of trade over here, because अगर निफ्टी ही नहीं मूव करता है तो अंडरलाइन जो ऑप्शन है वो बिल्कुल मूव नहीं करेगा. You can expect that. Let's quickly look at what's happening in India VIX. So India VIX has been cooling off from 6th August relatively, और अपने हर रोज हम देख रहे हैं कि एक नया लो बन रहा है. So consistent drop हुआ है volatility में, which is comforting the bulls and which is allowing for fresh buying at support zones, so which is quite positive. That is the reason why Nifty has been moving consistently from the last few sessions. 6th August से लेके अभी तक हमने देखा है कि overall uptrend में रहा है with little bit of small hiccups in the middle. But index has been doing well because of the sentiments being positive. But जो मोमेंटम है वो नहीं है, वो फिजल आउट होते हुए दिख रहा है बिकॉज फॉलो अप एक्शन यहाँ स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है.
Ma'am, L&T bought a 3599 today. Should I hold or sell?
Okay, so let's look at L&T. Um, again, no momentum, but अच्छी बात ये है कि यहाँ पे इस सीरीज में अभी तक people have added a lot of positions in this stock, यानी कि rollovers जो है वो काफी हुए हैं इस stock में, which indicates that people are adding these, this stock in their portfolio. So one can be there for like one can have this in their investment portfolio, but not their trading portfolio.
So Biocon fresh entry, good or should we avoid?
So अगर आपको फार्मा में ही देखना है तो there are better stocks जो आप देख सकते हो. Biocon is of course a good stock, but we've seen that movement यहाँ पे थोड़ा slow होता है. It's definitely a good pick, and one can add in their portfolio. But one more stock which is on my radar is Glenmark. So this stock has consistently performed regardless of the market, and we've seen that Feb 2023 से लेके अभी तक हमने one way rally देखा है stock में. So definitely this is better than the others in the pharma names.
Shivangi ji, I want your suggestion to improve the trading psychology. I can read chart and mark levels for entry, but often fails to enter and hold position for target. What's wrong with my mind or psychology? Kindly suggest. Since we don't have any open trade in Nifty, and we have already given the BTST, I thought of taking this question because this is a generic scenario with a lot of traders and investors who are starting the journey in financial markets.
Absolutely, very lovely question. काफी बार हम देखते हैं कि it becomes difficult with the kind of market scenario, but it's very important कि आप dynamic रहो market के साथ and follow the trend. Just look at how the Nifty or how the sectors are performing, और उस हिसाब से आप trend के साथ रहोगे अगर, so that would be kind of very beneficial to have in your trading checklist. Also, second, stop loss is very important because the more you uh, earn, it's important कि आप उसको preserve भी करो, उस capital को, उस profits को enjoy भी करो, and not lose them in some greed trades, right? आज अगर हम trade लेते तो greed trade होता कि लेने के लिए हमने trade लिया है, but movement तो बिल्कुल नहीं है, opportunity नहीं दे रहा है market. So don't worry, market gives you opportunity every day, a fresh new opportunity. So just be active to catch hold of it.
Ma'am, can I have fresh entry in Cochin shipyard now?
Okay, shipping तो अब slowly थोड़ा बहुत fizzle out हो रहा है. If you really want to have a fresh entry, you can look at this stock. This is quite positive, and यहाँ से एक अच्छा smooth भरोसे वाला run हमें देखने को मिल जाएगा. So BSC is one stock which you can look at.
And this will be the last question for the day, Grasim.
Right. Grasim is from this space, we've seen that stock has sort of bottomed out on the daily frame and looks quite positive, but there is some sort of consolidation over here. I must say that क्योंकि हम देख रहे हैं कि monthly basis पे lower zones के बाद काफी एक pullback move देखने को मिला था, and from the last 4 sessions we've seen a good rally as well. So stock might go a little sideways, but it's positive. One can continue being in the stock.
So guys, I guess that will be all. We did try, but since we saw that कोई momentum नहीं है Nifty, so we did not initiate any trade as of now, and we have given one BTST. Before closing, ma'am, do you have any note?
Thank you so much for joining. And Nifty में हमने देखा कि हमने track तो किया है, but there was not much of a movement, so it's okay. We'll get opportunity another time, a better opportunity. And yes, thank you so much, guys, for all the love, blessings. Keep showering in, right, so that हम और भी अच्छे trades निकाल पाए. Yes.
So guys, thank you all for joining in. Don't forget to join the pre-natural gas expiry at 6 p.m. today on Stockholm. Thank you everyone.